Hey everybody, I've been teasing this for quite some time, but I picked up a few really cool Asian rat snakes back in October, and I finally have everything all nice and finally set up, and they're clearing quarantine, so we're moving everybody. So, to start things off with, this is a 2021, or 2022, sorry, 2022 female Mandarin rat snake of no particular locality. There are some true localities out there, so we're going to put her in here. These are just little hefty tubs. That's what they're going to be in. And we have two of those. So we got two females. Because we have a male 2021 non-specific Mandarin rat snake who just moved up into a larger tub. And eventually will be moving to a either 3 or 4 foot vivarium. Still talking with different people about how they keep theirs very well for them. Because these guys, now that they're captive bred, they're essentially just kind of kept almost the way that like corn snakes are kept now. However, there is quite a bit of different, or I should say they're as hardy as corn snakes now, not kept the same way. Because there are quite a few differences in not only their husbandry, but their personalities, their periods of activity, all sorts of stuff. And these guys are a much more cryptic species that spend a good majority of their time, from neonates to adults, being entirely hidden away. And so even though they can get to, 4.5 feet long, they may not actually use all of that space well. And so something like a 3 foot vi might be a better option, but I'm still waiting to hear from that. These guys are still pretty little. So let's go ahead and grab the other little female. Come here. She's a little bit bigger. There she is. There she is. She's a little bit bigger. We'll put her in here. Nope, you gotta stay in here. You gotta stay in. Nope. You gotta stay in here. You gotta stay here. Go in there. Go in there. There we go. So that's the two Mandarin rats. And then we're going to show off some of the other really cool ones as well. Let's start things off with a bang for the next round. We got in a pair of rhino rat snakes, which is super awesome. As we all know, I'm very, very fond of this entire genus, especially the rhino rats. We have our really beautiful little girl who's over there in that cage. And we unfortunately lost her partner, the very blue boy. We kept one of her babies back as a hold. And I don't know if he's going to turn blue or green because mom's green, dad blue. But that's okay because this boy here has some really nice color to him. So essentially my plan is to take this guy here. We'll let him just kind of go off and do his own thing. We'll pair him to our big green girl. And then we will take our holdback from last year, once he has another couple of years, obviously, of growing to size because he's just now starting to turn color. And we will be pairing him with our other girl that I'll show you in just a second. So we'll just kind of zoom out a little bit just to kind of show you what we have here. I'll probably add a little bit more greenery in a second, but I really just kind of wanted to get them out of quarantine, mostly because they all eat on the same day. A lot of them are going to the bathroom the same day, and I didn't want to clean them to just have to redo it again, so I just kind of very quickly did this. So I'll probably add a little bit more vinage here, but got a nice little humid hide, some live plants, some snake plants back there. You can't really, there you go, there you can see it. No little hide, nice little thick layer of substrate, nice big water dish, and plenty of planches for him to get down onto, to perch up because they do like to perch. They're semi-arboreal, and then a little T5 strip back there. So that's the boy. Let's do the girl. I didn't exactly intend for this part to happen, but all right. She was just kind of wrapped up on her hide box from her quarantine, and she just kind of stuck onto it. So we'll put it in there, and then we'll just kind of wipe up that once she moves off and gets us more established. So this is the rhino rat female. She is a proven breeder. She actually had, I think it was 15 perfect babies this last year, which is absolutely crazy. Which gives me hope because our female is about the same size as her, maybe a little bit smaller. Really, really beautiful rhino rat snake. Love these guys. You can maybe see the other ones in the background just there. But yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful snake. Super excited to work with these guys. They came from a breeder who is getting out of the reptile, at least breeding hobby. He wants to kind of focus on other things like cage and hide and rack building and stuff like that. So he's losing some of his breeding stock. So these guys haven't really been worked with a whole lot as far as handling goes. So I get to work with these guys that are a couple years old. You gonna go right here? You gonna go right there? So we get to work on handling and socializing with them. There you go. They can let go, and we'll let her kind of climb everywhere. So a similar setup. We have one little hide humid hide. This is actually going to go right here like that. So that way, if she wants to get up underneath that, come on top of there, get back down below there, and then plenty of places for her to hide and get onto. This actual cage, for the very, very, very long time viewers, this was the cage that Juliet, our big carpet python, was in for a long time before I moved her into our 5-foot enclosure. So this is 3 by 3 by 18. Plenty of places there. She's now going back behind this. So in case you were like, whoa, that's not a whole lot of hides there, Jay-Z, she can get back there and she can pop out down below from that side as well as over there. So this will be really good for her. I'm going to monitor her, see how she's doing, whether or not we're going to breed her again this coming year. Colubrids, they do much better with actually going every single year, including a lot of the old world rat snakes, with not only the Gonyosoma, but also a Lafe as well. So we'll see whether or not we'll be breeding her this year, just breeding our green girl that's right behind me, or maybe even both with the boy going to both of them. So we'll see how that goes for this year. Because again, our holdback boy that will eventually be this one's like kind of static partner is not going to be ready for at least another probably 2 years. So let's get on to the last of them. This is a trio that we have. They're not proven. They still needed like another year or so of growing, and it's the first time I've actually kept this species, but it's not the first time I've talked about them. All right, so forgive the kind of everything just kind of setting everywhere. It'll just be a little bit easier for me. But this boy here is a Russian rat snake. He's a, no, oh, I wasn't going to put you in that one. You know what? Screw it. Here, yeah, you can go in here. Why not? Whatever, that's fine. I'll just move the label. You can go in here. Totally okay. So, Russian rat snakes. Amazing, amazing species. Sorry, I just kind of immediately took off for you guys for me to show them off a little bit. But I have 2 more coming. So that is it. We got in a trio of Russian rat snakes. Absolutely amazing animals. This guy is a 2018. We also have another female that's a 2018 and then a 2017 female. Again, these guys weren't really well socialized. So despite the fact that they, in general, are pretty handleable, outgoing, inquisitive animals, these guys are pretty shy to handling. So this will be really fun and interesting to kind of work with these guys. So we're going to back out here a little bit. So what we have here is I have a stack of 4 by 2 by 18s that are really nicely filled with lots of climbing branches because these guys do like to perch and climb, as well as we have some really good looking LED UVA UV bulbs from VivTech. And I still have a promo code that I will make sure that is still good. If you guys want to enter that in, you want to get some of your own UVA UVB bulbs. No, I'm not really paid to promote this at all. I get a small kickback if people spend like several $100s cumulatively. So if, you know, like 100 people watch this and 50 of you go out and buy 2 bulbs, I might get a little something, but this is mostly just because I really like the people who started VivTech, as well as I absolutely love these bulbs. They're LEDs. They can be inside the enclosure. You can hammer in a nail with these guys, and they last at minimum of 2 years with a 12-hour on and off cycle. So really, really great products. I love them to death, and I look forward to watching the behavior of these really, really cool, amazing animals. So we're going to close him up, and then we're going to move on with the other 2. Okay, so here is the 2017 girl, and she is actually not a very happy camper. She really doesn't like me a whole lot, which is kind of sad, but I think she's adorable, and I really like her very much. So I'm going to look forward to working with her more in the future. Where's your face? Where'd your face go? There it is. So yeah, this girl, these guys, they've all been kind of maintenance fed throughout their lives, so they don't have that very large length that they're capable of getting. And now because they're a couple years old, they may not ever achieve that length, but maybe if we keep some of their holdbacks, they might as well. So this is the 2017 girl. So theoretically, she's good to go as far as size goes. So I'm going to further confirm, because the person who had these guys hadn't produced them or not. He just bought them, hadn't grown them out yet. So I'm going to go talk to some of my friends like the Zirkles, who have produced these guys for a number of years, and see if the size and age is a good one to start with, because I always like to talk to multiple people before I get started on projects. So I've handled these guys before. I know a lot about them, but I've never produced them. So that's why we're going with her. So you can see here, really nice little fun setup for her. So hopefully she enjoys this. She'll get nice and settled. And this room is pretty good at naturally psyching temps. It gets down into the high 50s at night to the low 60s. Oh, there you are. went to your little hide and you're popping out. Oh, you're adorable. Look at this, guys. It's so cute. We'll see if she comes out again or not. I'm kind of hoping she does. She probably won't now that I just did that and kind of spooked her a little bit. But, yep, so really looking forward to this. We have hide, plenty of cover for her to go into. And we'll just kind of tweak things as we go along. If you're wondering, these are old VE cages. Got these from my friend Lori Cherini, who more than likely, if you follow me, you also follow her. But if not, please go check out her page. These guys, she really likes the kind of white and glass look. So I got these from her. Definitely used, but that's okay because I'm totally good with that. I'm definitely of the mentality of waste not, want not. Not really hoarding stuff, but, you know, make the best of what you can. And so, like these guys, you know, a little crack here, a little chip there. It works out pretty well for me. So, there's this little girl. I don't think she's going to come back out. We still have one more for you guys to see. So, super, super excited. Okie dokie. Here's this girl, who is probably the most social of the three. They were called High Yellow, or at least the breeder that he got them from. The two different breeders. Well, this one and the other girl. They are siblings, they're siblings from two different pairings. And the breeder called them High Yellow, although I've seen higher yellow ones than not called that, so whatever. I'm okay with that. They do have a true melanistic as well, but I like this kind of amazing little color. I really like the contrast, and I don't need it to be crazy, crazy high yellow like a Spilotes or anything like that. But I really, really like her. She's really, really beautiful. This girl and then the boy were actually a little thin when we got them. The boy's still a little thin, but they're definitely putting on weight and looking really good. So super excited to see that. So you can see I'm just kind of, they've been in quarantine. And yeah, I do interact with them, but not nearly as much as a lot of other ones. And so you can see I'm sitting here doing this and messing with her. Just look how beautiful that is. Just an absolutely gorgeous snake. I'm so excited, you guys. I've been having to kind of keep this quiet for everybody for quite some time because I like to do these really fun reveal videos. There she is. There she is. Hello, we're going to zoom in here. There we go. You can see her face. There we go. Yep, absolutely gorgeous little snake. I'm super, super excited. Looking forward to working with these guys as well as hopefully producing some in the future. Amazing, amazing species of snake. Elafe shreninki or shrenkai or something like that. We all know how bad I am with that. But these are more Russian rat snakes, the poor man's Bolins or the old world tiger rat. Really, really great. Like I said, these guys aren't huge. Like they can get over 6 feet long. The boy and the 17 girl, they're probably at like 4 1/4 maybe. This girl's a little bit smaller. Absolutely amazing. See, look how curious she is. Look how curious she is. Look how curious she is. She's just checking stuff out. Like I said, this is much more of the typical Russian rat snake behavior than, oh, did you rub your nose in a little bit of urate before we brought you out? I'm so sorry. That's okay. You got a nice little fun water bowl for you there. As well as I was super excited. The best part about Christmas time and the holiday season is getting evergreen type stuff that can actually be put into enclosures. So I'm super, super excited about that. Because these guys do come from areas where it's fairly tropical, but there is a lot of non-deciduous conifer or pine type plants in that habitat as well. So really excited to give this kind of little spin on the semi-naturalistic, as I've talked about, where it's not truly naturalistic, it's definitely not bioactive, but it's something that just adds a little bit of flair and flavor to it, to where I can easily change out and move stuff around, give them a little bit more enrichment for them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys got to see these animals a little bit in a little bit fun way, like I was trying to show off with these guys. See if maybe the rhino rat, no, they're all kind of hidden away, except for this girl. Ooh, the 17's out. Let's scroll down here. There she is. There's the 17 girl, 2017 girl. So there she is. You can see she's a little bit more white, which actually works very well to kind of show that off, is that they can vary in color from this like bumblebee yellow, like the girl and the boy above. Actually, the boy is kind of like a good middle, and then this girl who's more white and black. And then, as I said previously, they're also a true melanistic. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, as well as hopefully look forward to more updates about not only how these guys are doing, but hopefully how they do as a breeding trio further down the line. So thank you all so much. If you want to check out any other videos and everything like that, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when I'm doing updates and everything fun like that. Stay tuned for more updates. Just ignore all that stuff in the background. And hope everyone's having a great day, and we will check you next time.